Alright guys, to begin with, I wanted to show you the two wind-up Marx tractors, okay, which you recall was a gray color. The tractor was gray, and well, since they really don't hold much value as collectibles, I decided to take the bodies off and paint them Farmall red to go with the Farmallville layout. And I think they look a hell of a lot better, actually, if you go back and look. And so that's the beginning of my daily routines here in Farmallville. And now I'll show you some other changes that we made. And alright, fellas, we're just tinkering around in Farmallville today, making some changes and brightening things up a little bit. A few different ideas. I wanted to show you the gondola that we set up right in the middle of the circular figure 8 track. Okay, we got the aerodrome with the two gondolas, and as you can see, there are passengers on the gondolas waiting for a ride. And we got a few others waiting outside, waiting their turn. So we're going to just show you how this looks when it goes around, and we're going to bring the train around as well. Going nice and slow. It works out pretty decent. So that's that. And then on the other side, we put the other aerodrome with the planes. So that's the setup now. We're just trying to make the train layout as animated as possible, and that's actually why I use these cars here. These cars here are the horse transport cars. If you look very closely, as they go around, the horse heads, the white and the brown horses, will pop in and out of the holes, and so just adding animation as much as possible, have as many things moving as possible. And so it's a work in progress, but it's coming together, and I just wanted to give an update here on it. Another thing I wanted to touch on is another crazy idea I came up with. I'm sure you guys have all seen these solar lights, okay? You know, I wired them up with electrical lights here. This is still a solar light, okay? And it's a spotlight solar light. Had these out in the garden, and well, I just had this brainstorm, so to speak. And you guys that are familiar with these lights, you know, when the element has sufficient light on it, the light is off. When the element is covered, covering with my hand, the light goes on. Okay, that's how it works. When it gets dark at night, there's no light shining on the element, the light is off, is on. So with that in mind, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rig this, placing it right underneath the track here, perfectly. Trying to do this one hand holding the camera here. So now it's under the track perfectly. Okay, and now I'm going to bring the train around. And as the train goes over that element there, blocking the light of the room, that light should go on and off. Let's see if that works. As you can see, the spacing in between the train cars make it flash on and off, which is even better, because now what I can do is I can put a red element over that light, and then we got a flashing light, flashing red light, which should look pretty cool. Let's hang on 1 second here. Let me see. I got a piece of plastic cut here, red element. I'm gonna try to get it up in there if I can. Looks pretty darn good, I think. Got a nice flashing light, and the train's approaching. Just a silly idea, just another silly tinkering idea. I think it works better than I even thought it was going to work, to tell you the truth. So, I'm going to fool around with this idea a little more. Maybe put 2 or 3 of them around the elevated train here, and when the light, the light flashes on and off, I think it should look pretty good. So, again, we're just tinkering around here, just getting the old Farmallville ready for spring, which is not that far away, I like to think.